Welcome back, you absolute GGs. Galthim Gaming is back, and we are going to try to bring out some more interesting content in 2026. But for this video, I want to focus a little bit on a gaming blemish that I have. The blemish that has haunted me since I posted it back in 2024. That is Contra Deathless ? Run. You know, I was in this run and I was able to make it all the way to the end of the game, deathless, and then this happened. I decided I'd post it anyway just for the controversy, and I wanted to see if people would comment on whether they thought it counted. Well, it's been a while since that video, and that blemished run is just sitting there. So tonight, I would like to get a real deathless run in and to show you what it looks like. For those of you who want to see how it's done, never fear, I will be breaking it down in each level for all my knowledge and putting it out there as separate videos. You know, I haven't read through a bunch of speed runs or anything like that for this game. I just played it over and over, and this is the knowledge I've gained. But anyway, it's time to right this wrong and go deathless once and for all. Roll the intros. All right, Contra. I'm going to try to do this deathless, as always. Jungle, I've played it so many times that 5 shots, 5 hits. Those are always the same. They never become random. You could have 1 to 3 random enemies after that. But yeah, it's just a quick run through jungle because I've seen this probably 1,000 times and I just don't want to be here anymore. Now, I can tell you there are some weird discrepancies sometimes whenever you're running it, and maybe I'll go over that in a future video where I break down each level and how I can run through them without dying. But for now, here we go. Just one quick jungle level and we're out. Some of the things I've learned along the way is just how to run and gun as opposed to stopping and destroying things carefully. But whenever I get to the base area here, I find that those lobbing bombs right there, those can hit you if you just run it toward the door. And so I usually take it all out. Just it's not a speed run. And, you know, that can make or break my run if I do that. Base, I always run to the right, kill the first jumping guy. Those guys can actually shoot at you as opposed to just shoot toward, you know, your area. So I like to take them out just to keep them from killing me. See how that one almost got me. Now, I'll do the same thing here because I'm just getting used to it, but really I'm ducking, so it doesn't really matter if I was going to take that guy out or not. I could just duck and shoot. I consider it a good luck charm to be able to blow that thing up in 2 shots, like jump twice and kill it after that. But if I don't, it's not that big of a deal. Again, to the right, kill that guy, and then off to the left. I was over to the left just a little bit more than I usually like to be. But it worked out in the end. Now, just line your foot up with those lines of the ground and you shouldn't have any problems. The right one has a different hitbox though, so sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. It's just a little tighter than the left side. I do this little dance for the eyeball. Just because the spread shot's inconsistent, because there could be only be so many sprites on the screen or whatever, so yeah. Alright, well, I consider both of those like basically the tutorial level. Here are things to come. Unique level in the entire game is the waterfall. there are no more vertical scrolling levels in this game, so it's the only one. There can be an extra enemy there, but usually it's just 3 guys as I go up. If you hit that guy early enough, you'd actually hit him before he shoots the gun, but, you know, I did do this run. There are some inconsistencies in the run, and it's not always about whether I've done something good or not. It's just the game and a bit of a randomness. Yes, I know I don't have to destroy all this stuff because I have a barrier, but I like destroying, what can I say? I have a pattern I like to go through, and unfortunately, my pattern got broken here. Usually I could take that out before it shoots at me, like this guy right here, I can get under there. But, you know, had I been a little faster, I could have gotten to the platform faster. But really, what's the need? These guys started shooting here in level 3, but they're not really, like, on the level with you, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you can jump into their bullets, but they're kind of passive, but you'll find in Snowfield that that is not the case. They're shooting at you in Snowfield a lot. Now, base 2 is just a big giant high on advanced level base. I'll do the same thing. Run to the right, take out the things over there, run to the left. I kind of stand between the left and right sides so that, you know, the turret doesn't get me, but at the same time, I'm there. This I found is just easier. Just go over here, shoot at those until both of them blow up, and then run back the other way. It just makes the whole thing faster and easier for me. These you can just shoot offset just a little bit, and then the gun won't get you. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes because of the inaccuracy of the spread shot, you are going to shoot a little off and not be able to get consistent hits, but, you know, sometimes you can. Just depends on the run. And notice I didn't run to the right away. It's because the turret shows up, but then apparently everything else shows up later. I don't really need this rapid fire, but I'm going to take it anyway. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, and this one sucks, but I don't get the best possible jumps for 4. So you can get 2 good shots per jump. But at least I didn't hit the flamethrower. This one is absolutely the same. Now the boss room, it's really kind of easy. You don't have to worry about whether these guys are going to shoot you or not, because they don't shoot you if you just stand still. These guys jump at you, so it don't matter. And then I like to stand in right here where I can shoot one of the Transformer heads. Yes, I call them Transformer heads. They remind me of Optimus Prime, is what it is. I don't know what they're really supposed to look like, but that's kind of what it was, because I was a product of the 80s, you know? You don't want those bubbles to get too close to you. They semi-home at you, so, I mean, definitely want to just keep shooting. Snowfield. Halfway through the game, and this is the longest level, it feels like, in the game. This is also, consequently, the level where it's kind of straightforward, and the soldiers that do shoot at you are going to be able to, like, shoot on the same plane as you. So, they're going to shoot often, and they're going to almost kill you sometimes. I don't know why I have this obsession with grabbing the rapid fires all the time. See how he shot directly at me? And then that bullet's coming at me. I changed it to red for this level because there's a lot of light, and that makes sense to me. But, I mean, see, the normal levels would be almost done by now, but we're only about halfway through this level. See, I could have jumped right into those bullets. I took a chance. Those guys are pretty easy. Get all the way to the edge of the screen and then just tap the controller right to be able to get into a safe zone where those bullets don't hit you. Took a huge chance there. As soon as the white disappears there, this guy shows up, so. And then here we go, taking him out. Now, on the snowfield level, those guys with the big cannons or whatever, they're going to be actually pretty easy, because as soon as you spot them, you can duck and, you know, start shooting. Like right now. Because they appear on the screen and then they shoot. Now you're going to find in the hangar level, however, that they actually start shooting a little early. Energy zone, they're going to do alright too. I mean, you're going to be okay with them there. That's where they show up mostly anyway. So energy zone, they're just going to throw a lot of dudes at you, but it feels easier. Like, it's easier than snowfield because the guys don't seem to shoot as much. And, you know, just confidence knowing where everything is. You gotta turn around and shoot those guys. Notice those guys duck and shoot, and that's the new thing here, but it's not really that big of a deal. Now, I take it slow here because I don't want to die. Obviously. It's a deathless run, so. Alright, I can hear the comments already coming up. They're gonna be like, why don't you just jump over the flame thing? Or whatever. And mostly because I want the barrier, but also because I've never been good at it. So I matched myself up to both of those shooting at the same time, jump down, grab the barrier, and keep running. Now with the barrier, I can just get through this small section here and be happy. That's all there is to it. Jump up here, and then fall back down, and then jump back up here. I shoot because sometimes there are some guys that just kind of show up. Plus, this is the one boss you can start hitting instantly as he appears on screen to keep the shots going. And you don't have to jump over those things as much. Now, the hangar is supposedly the most difficult, but, I mean, this is one of those that you're like, oh, yeah, I'm rushing through the game, and then they throw the hangar at you, and then they're like, the hangar is meant to be, take it slow, dummy. Like right here, classically, while I was training, there's a lot of times where I'm trying to rush, and I just jump up there, and that turret guy gets me every single time. But the turrets are slightly faster in this level, and you'll see it in a minute. I stick to the top all the time. I don't go fast, I just kind of take it slow, kind of keep running. I coax this barrier out of existence before I jump down. So I like to grab the barrier. And then this section right here is a lot easier because I did that. Jump down, hit that one, and then it'll create an extra minecart over here. But I blew it up, so. That is a really hard jump. You have to get right at the edge to be able to jump across. But if you don't have a spread shot, that bottom
hill actually has the spread shot in it. It's pretty difficult to run. This spot usually has enemies coming from the right side and everything right before these claws, but it didn't have it this time. Now, those guys appear on screen and shoot at the same time, and this is the most difficult jump of the game right here. If you can get past that jump, you're fine. Everything else is going to be really easy in this level from that point on. Yes, including them shooting at me. Now, this Alien's Lair is probably the easiest if you're careful. I'm pretty methodic here at this point. You know, I start jumping because I want to get as many bullets in as possible on the alien face. And I'm going to jump over the machine gun because nobody needs that crap. I usually kill these mouth things because those white things that they produce are just killer to me. They come out slow like they have been, and then suddenly they all zoom at you. So if you've never played the game where you've had a spread shot here, it makes it a lot harder. I jumped a little early there, so I'm down on the bottom platform. I usually go to the top platform and just take it slow, but, you know, I jumped early, like I said. I got all excited because I was here. I haven't died yet. Finally getting this run in after like 25 runs of dying in the hangar. Now, I'm not the most efficient at killing this heart, so don't think I am, but this is not a joke this time around. I actually am going to defeat it without dying. Spoiler alert. The funny part is, this is the third time in the run that day that I actually ran and got here. I died twice to this. One of them in epic format, just like the Deathless run that I have on the channel. You notice I decided that I will take it a little more. And there it is. Deathless run. It took about, 17 minutes, so there's no land speed records there. Considering the world record is like, what, 9:47 or something? Yeah, but I couldn't do this game in that amount of time, but there you go. We've defeated the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Well, I saved the planet anyway. I don't know about the universe. Anyway, there it is. I just want to thank everybody for watching this, and, I finally got to be able to wipe that blemish clean off my record and show everybody that I can do this deathless, and so it's kind of a personal battle for me, but stay tuned. I'm going to have videos on breaking down the levels and how I kind of go about taking them on so that you can have a deathless run as well, or at least improve your game so you don't have to use the 30-person code. So, oh, I'm sorry, the Konami code. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I'm back. So stay up, stay safe. Game on. Thank you.